for Michelle Masan so atnas dem ha Ghana team so your vice president Dr. Muhammad Bawumia University of Professional Studies Accra na okaka nsem bi atwe perform si ahen say about no dey say mama yimi but I was some to bokoye adwuma mo kan nsem $1 for adwuma ayaye as a government $1 for into aba efama ye beko aba ko tie vice president na nsem a okade chairman for
Honorable KT Amwa KT Hammond, the Minister for Information, Honorable Kojo Ponkruma, the Minister of State for the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization, Rural Development and Decentralization, Honorable Obi Amwa, Ministers of State here present, Members of Parliament, the Country Director of the World Bank, the Ghana Enterprises Agency Board Chairman, the CEO of the Ghana Enterprises Agency, the lady in red, the CEO of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, the Project Director and Administrator, GA MSME Grant Committee Chairperson, management and staff of the GEA, our gallant entrepreneurs here present, the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure and a profound sense of purpose and enthusiasm that I stand before you today to witness a transformative moment in the economic landscape of our beloved nation. I am happy to be part of this historic grant signing ceremony hosted by the Ghana Enterprises Agency, GEA, as we showcase to Ghanaians and the world that it is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana's population is about 31 million, and as you have heard, about 75% is below 35. That is about 23 million of Ghanaians are below the age of 35 years. That's 75%. And between 15 and 35, we're about 11 million of us. So it is a very youthful population that we have. And when we came into office as the government, as the Honorable KT Amon has just said, the biggest challenge that we faced was the challenge of a high and growing unemployment. And therefore, our focus in terms of economic policy since 2017 has been addressing this issue of the high and growing unemployment, which is largely youth unemployment. So we started to implement policies to transform the economy across various sectors. What is remarkable is that notwithstanding the global economic challenges, major global economic disruptions that have taken place with regard to COVID-19 that many of you have talked about and its implications on businesses, as well as the Russia-Ukraine war. Notwithstanding these global challenges, our government over the last 7 years has created 2.1 million jobs. This is the highest number of jobs created by any government since the Fourth Republic, and probably since independence over this period. No government in the Fourth Republic has created this number of jobs in this period. Notwithstanding, and all of this is under very trying circumstances since 2020. And you can imagine if that global economic environment were benign, not facing all of these shocks, you can see that we would have even done more than the 2.1 million jobs that we have done. But this is not enough. We have done 2.1 million jobs, more than any other government that has come before, but it is not enough. Another avenue that we've thought about in terms of job creation is to create and promote entrepreneurs, to create an entrepreneurial state, as the Minister of Finance has just said. And this avenue to create jobs through entrepreneurship and encouraging entrepreneurship is where the idea of You Start.
I need to so amuti vice president no all concept in some other empower say or share go for quite say any party no party I will say almost about any man not about the parliament actually so can say
came from. And as you know, it is ideas that transform nations. It's not raw materials, it's not oil and gold, but ideas. What comes from your mind, what comes from your brain, that is what transforms nations. And the idea of You Start is a transformational idea. This event marks a significant chapter in the government's journey toward job creation, prosperity, and economic transformation. Again, this remarkable event shares the results of the implementation of the You Start Ghana Jobs and Skills Project and the Ghana Economic Transformation Project. These two government projects, funded by the World Bank through the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Trade and Industry, and implemented by the Ghana Enterprises Agency to provide capacity building on business management, technical assistance, and grant funding to selected startups and micro, small, and medium enterprises. I am honored today to witness the tangible results of collaborative efforts between government, the private sector, and the World Bank. I extend my deepest appreciation to the Ghana Enterprises Agency, led by its dynamic CEO, Mrs. Kosi Yankee Aye, for renewing her team, for renewing their unwavering commitment to fostering growth and development of startups and MSMEs. I also want to say a special thank you to the Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, Honorable Ken Oforiatta. He is the brainchild of You Start, and I want you to give him a special round of applause. We discussed this You Start. He said he had this vision of You Start, and we thought it was possible, and he has made it happen. Congratulations and thank you, Ken Oforiatta. I would also like to thank the Minister for Trade and his Industry, Honorable K.T. Hammond, for his leadership on these valuable and oversight responsibility of these invaluable programs. The government is also thankful to our key development partners, including the World Bank, for both its technical reviews and provision of funding towards the implementation of these transformational projects. Today, we meet here to celebrate the strides made by the You Start intervention. The outstanding results of these interventions are an indication that transforming lives of the Ghanaian youth and creating a prosperous future for our nation is possible. Over 30,000 young persons and MSMEs have already received between 4 to 5 days of business management training. It is even more exciting to note that these initiatives are ongoing efforts.
Michelle,